Good evening, everyone. This is Avi from GMC Amritsar, and I feel privileged to share this unique perspective on a criminal act of being violent against the same people who are hell bent on saving your lives, the doctors. I'm sure that all of us have heard the grotesque stories across the nation about doctors, but really not much has been done about it to curb it, basically. I mean, yeah, there are laws, but more like the government's defense, yes, we're doing something. But are they really making a change? Well, I have read each word written in those fancy laws made for me, and it still doesn't help a bit in making me feel safer about going to the hospital. I get these goosebumps when I have to somehow deliver a not so good news to the attendees of the patient because I cannot predict their reaction. Are they afraid of the law to not hit me, I guess? My friend's worse. I'm pretty sure they aren't even aware about it. And why is that? Because the laws are no good unless implemented. And the reality of the situation in India is the most radical laws never see the light of day in a judge's court, but they remain for the lawyers to read in their books. We've had radical laws for rape, but I'm not sure how many people even got the real deal. And even if they did, was the wait worth it? Secondly, India is huge, diverse. How do you expect one common central law to tackle all the different forms this criminal act takes in different states? Laws, by definition, will have loopholes, and we as Indians are exceptional in exploiting those loopholes. Jugaad, as they say, and that doesn't help the cause. Laws are effective only if the victim or the culprit is proven guilty, and many a times there might not be a witness. Does that mean the crime never happened? Now, things like this diminish the trust of the doctor in the system. Fifthly, we say that judiciary is independent, but it isn't uncommon to see political interference in decisions of the court. I call this corruption of the crime, and that's a real deal, my friends. A few of you might say that there have been state laws for the same, but never a central law. But I am sorry to tell you that this approach of decentralization will just take you away from the problem and nothing better. Lastly, making a law does not cease the problem from existing, I believe. Emotions are a fragile thing. No amount of law is going to make people forget their primal instincts. Well, if the problem lies in the heads, why are we focusing on binding their hands? I feel spreading awareness is a crucial part of the puzzle, and so is diverting a significant part of the GDP to healthcare. I mean, 24-hour surveillance scams, and until then, offering protection to the doctors via private companies, especially at the government hospitals where the root of the problem lies. Because the situation demands practicality. We don't want to wait for the delay until doctors would prefer staying at home rather than going to work. Well, that's not a bright future, right? I agree that these reforms will not come overnight, unlike a so called law. But does that mean we have to fear starting with the reforms and just hide behind the law? You say it's no harm getting a law. No. But my friends, neither is it enough. Thank you.